Hey guys, Eric Kubitz, personal trainer at Functional Aesthetics EC. Today's video is just going to be a training vlog, me doing some lower body work, push work, so lunges, squats, things of that nature, combined with some upper body pushing work. So the reason that I started transitioning more to this is just because obviously in the last couple of years I have a lot less time working on growing a business, also working a part-time job as well. So my workouts need to become a little bit more abbreviated than they did in the past when I was doing full bodybuilding splits, and I had plenty of time to rest and less stress and things of that nature. So this could be good if you are more at an intermediate stage as well. So typically in the beginning stages of working out, it's good to do full body workout routines. 2-3 times a week, you train every single muscle, all the major muscle groups in your body, focusing primarily on your compound lifts, and you do that, like I said, 2 to 3 times a week. The problem with this method is that as you start to become more advanced, you're not going to get enough training stimulus, and you're not going to be able to put enough volume into those workouts without having your workout turn into like a 3-hour-long marathon. So as we know, the longer the workout goes, so like typically you don't want to go more than 90 minutes in a workout, unless of course you're doing powerlifting type training or skills-based work where you're spending a lot more time resting in between and you're not training quite as hard. Because like with weightlifting or bodybuilding and things of that nature, when your intensity starts going down, then the benefits of it becomes more of an endurance session rather than a strength training session. So with that being said, once you move past that beginner stage, you're going to need a little bit more volume to continue to see growth, continue to get stronger in the gym. And so what typically happens is that people will go and do split body part routines, right? So you'll go and start adding, have a day for like chest and shoulders or chest and triceps, or you'll have a complete day dedicated to arms, or you'll have, leg day, or you'll have a day for your training your back. So you can put more sets, reps, exercises into that workout and continue to see growth and progress in your workout routines. So another way you can do it, and this is pretty common with athletes, is actually what I was doing with my workout here, is doing push-pull splits. So having, a workout where you're focusing on all pushing movements. So you're doing squats, bench presses, shoulder presses, all movements that are focusing on pushing. And then you have workouts where you're doing deadlifts, bent over rows, pull-ups, biceps curls, things of that nature where it's all pulling type movements. So if you don't have a lot of time to train and put in more volume for a specific body part, this can be helpful to do. So that's essentially just why I did this type of training. Felt good in that day. I'll stop talking, let you see the workout that I actually did, and then I'll see you on the flip side of the video. Alright guys, thanks for making it this far into the video. Hope you enjoyed the workout. I know you might have fast forwarded through some parts. I was pretty happy on that first, or not the first clip, but the second clip where I was doing the lunges. That's probably the highest volume at that weight that I've done in the past. So 185 pounds. I think I got a total of 12 reps on each leg. It was definitely pretty anaerobic and pretty challenging towards the end of that end of that set. You know, I definitely had to pause and catch my breath on the last couple sets just because, you know, it was pretty taxing and stuff. But pretty happy about that. So definitely getting stronger. As I said, I'm not really a power lifter, more of a hybrid athlete. I like to run, bike, just overall be as functional as possible. And so gaining as much strength or as much size as possible, like, you know, whether you're a power lifter or bodybuilder, is not really my, you know, ideal goal. You know, I would want to be decently strong and everything, but I also want to have a decent amount of endurance and flexibility and things like of that nature. So I try to blend everything together. So for my goals, very happy with that. I had injured my shoulder a couple times. Most recently was last, actually Christmas Eve. I actually ended up screwing up my shoulder doing some handstands on a set of parallettes. Twisted and screwed that up. So I hadn't been able to do much bench pressing or anything like that. And but I'm actually pretty happy that I was able to get in some decent incline bench presses. I think I started out hitting 185 for a couple reps, and then had 165 for several sets, which is much more volume than I've typically been able to do because typically my shoulder will start getting a lot more sore, so I was very happy about that. Then another thing that I've started doing recently, so in the beginning of my training, I used to hit flat bench press, then I do, I think it was like incline, or not incline, but barbell shrugs, and then I would hit some incline presses and things of that nature. So now instead of doing the incline, the regular barbell shrugs, because I think a lot of times your traps get worked a lot when you're doing power cleans, one-arm dumbbell snatches and things like that. So I don't feel like I need a lot of extra work. I actually prefer to train my lower trapezius a lot more than the upper trapezius. Just to help with that posture and setting your shoulder blades down to a more natural position. But with that being said, I do occasionally do the barbell shrugs, but in this scenario, I found that while a lot of times I'll superset flat bench presses with bent over barbell rows to get that balance between the pushing and the pulling, I like to throw in some of these incline dumbbell rows to balance out that upward pushing with a little bit of incline pulling in that nature, just to try to help keep my shoulders more in balance, keep them healthy, especially since I do have that torn labrum, so I have to really focus on maintaining more stability in the joint and balance between all the muscles so that I can keep that shoulder healthy and continue to lift as long as possible. So obviously I was trying out, you know, I threw in some lateral raises in there as well. I was trying a little bit different way of doing them. So typically I'll have the elbows a little bit straighter with just a slight bend in them, but I was kind of pulling them back like this to kind of hit a combination of rear deltoids and lateral delts in kind of a more natural plane of motion as well. So just experimenting with the angles. If you're wondering why it looked kind of a little weird, you know, instead of straight out to the side, coming a little bit back like that. That's kind of what I was doing, just a little bit of experiment. So that's a recap of that week's push day training. Let me know what you thought in the comments below. You know, did you learn anything new from the video? What kind of workout styles do you like to do? Are you a fan of full body splits, body part splits, push-pull, or something entirely different of your own making? Let me know in the comments below. We'll see you all next time for more health and fitness related information. Thanks guys for watching. Oh, and before I close out this video, of course, I'd like to get more subscribers, more people watching. If you would like to subscribe to the channel, if you'd like to see more content related to, you know, rehab, keeping, you know, corrective exercise, keeping your joints healthy and things like that, nutrition, and then other things like this, just workout tips, workout insights, philosophy, things of that nature, go ahead and hit that subscribe button in the lower right-hand corner of the screen, and we'll see you all next time for more health and fitness related information. Thanks guys for watching.